Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back. Short presentation today. It's going to build on last week's presentation a little bit because I put into that presentation a statement regarding do I teach high knees, and I had a couple people reach out and ask questions about that. So let's get down to some of the basics. First off, no, I'm not teaching high knees in this over excessive frontside mechanic action anymore. Okay. Few different reasons why. I already talked about in the last presentation that there's this chain of events. If I'm going over coaching dorsiflexion, I'm also going to get some high knee drive, right? So same thing. If I get knee drive, I guarantee I'm going to get kind of this vertical torso, which I always want a little forward lean. I don't want us to be completely vertical. I want us to have this kind of yielding effect by leaning out and forward. All the fast athletes do it, right? Just look it up. A couple other things here. When you are excessive on the front side by driving the knees up, right, as like a Darian Bar would say, it probably delays your impulse and it really throws off the timing, especially the backside leg mechanic of the switch, right, of the swing leg retraction of the backside leg to get back through, right? So by overcoaching that front side action, you might be delaying or hindering that backside action. Okay, so just something to think about there. Also, in sport, we don't see this perpendicular to the ground thigh position, right? Most of the time, they're in this position, most of our athletes in sport. Okay, so I think it needs to keep coming back to what are we actually seeing and what are we actually coaching? And that's two different things a lot of the times. Okay, so for me, over coaching front side action, like if I go high knee, then my foot's got to come down. So then what are you going to teach? Then you're also going to teach punch the ground, drive into the ground like we were taught. Okay, then what you're going to end up happening is you're going to have an athlete who looks like a kangaroo, just like boop, or like a bunny rabbit, or just bouncing up and down, boop, boop, boop. So because it's all vertical impulse, right? Vertical action. We're trying to drive somewhere horizontally, laterally. Okay, so overcoaching this front side action to drive the knee up, then you're gonna have to get it down and punch, is gonna create this boom, this propulsion phase where it's more vertical based, and we're trying to create distance or space, right? Displacement. So those are some of the main reasons why I do not want to train my athletes to look like robots, right? Like toe up, knee up, torso this position. You're over cueing them a lot of the times as well. So give them some direction at the beginning where you want to go, layer your directions on, have a system in place. But when you over cue, what are you doing? You're freezing degrees of freedom, okay? Because your brain's not going to process all these cues, and it's going to have a chain of events like I talked about. If it's vertical based, fine, everything's going to get vertical. It's just like the coaches who teach vertical here. What does that do? They literally tell you they're doing that because they want to pull their torso upright vertical. That was just a little extra credit right there. I gave you extra tidbit. Okay, so these are some of the main reasons why I don't coach high knee frontside action anymore. Okay, hope you enjoyed.